Am I the a-hole for cutting off my surrogate after she repeatedly made me and my husband feel uncomfortable? Throwaway account. This is a long emotional story, but I will try to make this as short as possible and get straight to the point. When I 25F was 15, I was in a car accident which left me badly injured, and due to my injuries this left me unable to have children. My husband, who I will call Jack for the sake of the post, has known this since he has met me, and we always agreed that we will use a surrogate when we want children. About a year ago, Jack and I talked and agreed that we are ready to have children. We talked about it for a while and decided that we were going to go through an agency as we didn't feel right asking someone we know personally. We were quickly matched with a woman who I will call Jess. We got the paperwork done, and soon after Jess then got pregnant with mine and Jack's baby boy. She was always super sweet towards myself and Jack, and we saw no red flags or warning signs. However, this quickly changed after our son Owen was born. Once she heard the name, she sort of made a face, but we brushed it off. Then she came over to our house the day after we got to take Owen home, and came over every day and stayed for hours, always trying to take him out of our arms or being critical when Jack or I tried to do anything involving Owen. This went on for about 2 weeks, but yesterday I finally snapped when she picked Owen up and said, "Come to mama." I yelled that she wasn't his mom and that she is no longer welcomed in my home. She then sent me a bunch of angry texts claiming I was so ungrateful and a huge B word. I stand by my decision, but I feel guilty about the way I reacted. Am I the a-hole?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Yep, she is crossing boundaries. The agency really should be the ones assisting these females with mental health counseling before, during, and after the birth of a surrogate child. Also, not to cast blame, but allowing her to come see the baby afterward was a mistake. Usually, it is required that a clean break happen after birth, so situations like this do not happen. You will have to keep her away now and go no contact with her. All communication moving forward should be through the agency. You did nothing wrong. Emotions are just messy right now.
She just turned up and kept banging on the door. We asked her to stop, but she always pushed her way in on the guise of needing to tell us something about her hospital appointments that could affect Owen. But it was always lies, and she would always find a reason to stay or avoid it when asked to leave.
Not the a-hole. There is no real way to guarantee you won't end up with a psycho. I am assuming all the legalities have been taken care of. It was probably never a good idea to allow her to have contact after the baby was born anyway.
OP replied,
I can sort of see your point here, but biologically and legally, Owen is not hers. Also, while the pregnancy was ongoing, she said she was dead set against having children of her own. So I can see your point, but Owen is not hers in any way.
Talk to the agency you hired her through. She was definitely overstepping. Unless it was her child genetically, and you had an open agreement with her to be in the child's life, you are not responsible for her wanting a relationship with your child.